Hey everybody, Scott with 36 Brix here, and today we're here to talk about the Creator 3-in-1 set number 31097. This one right here, the Townhouse Pet Shop and Cafe. Let's take a look. Get out of here, boxes. Let's rock this MOC. Yeah! Alright everybody, here we have it. I have created a 4-story inset corner MOC with businesses on the first floor and apartments on the 3 floors above it. I'm going to go ahead and swing this around so you guys can take a look at the overall build. Now here in the back I decided to do a exterior stairwell with railings. I still have a few things to do, a few little small touches to do on that, but all in all, it is looking really great. The only piece that obviously doesn't match is this piece right here. I didn't have the specific pieces that I needed in that color, and in fact, I don't even know if they make those pieces. However, there will be buildings that go this way, so it won't really show that much. So taking a look at the front, we're going to go ahead and start with the first floor. Let's check it out. Alright, starting with, as you walk in, there is a great water feature that is inspired by an idea from ID Snipe or Days. He suggested a great little water feature for kids to play in. Although I don't have kids playing out there right now, I do plan on putting them in the future. It was a great idea. I went ahead and added the coral around the edges for contrasting color, purple round tiles that I found that I believe were a part of some friend sets, as well as some shooting up water to represent, well, shooting up water. So I thought that was a really good idea, although it doesn't look absolutely amazing as far as you still seeing the green under, but I will try to figure that out in the near future. But I did think that was a great idea, so again, thank you ID Sniper Days for that idea. So again, thank you very much. Alright everybody, so moving on to this side here, I decided I was going to go ahead and put in a gun store. As most cities have them, it is a great little area to buy whatever arms that you are interested in. Let's take a look at the interior details. Alright, so on this side you have the rifle rack, and with any gun store, you have your security guard right at the door, making sure nobody does anything crazy. Again, you have your rifle rack with every single different type of rifle or long gun you could imagine that Lego has, as well as some on the holding table right there. Then over here, I couldn't have done a weapon store without including every color of lightsaber from Star Wars. I also have some alien guns right there that are pretty awesome on a spindle table. Coming around to this side, you have a bow and arrow wall as well as another gun wall. I will probably change this gun wall out in the future. It is really big and bulky, and I want to put something else. I just have to get the pieces. Moving around to this side, you of course have your cashier waiting for people to come up to buy guns, and there you have it. That is the weapons store. I really like how it turned out. Still want to add a few things to it, but just have to have the pieces for that. So Looks really good. Hope you guys like that. Moving on to the center here. Originally, I wasn't going to put something in here, but I did like this little ATM build that came with the set. Macro or Mark had suggested that I put something in the middle or asked if I was. Originally, like I said, I wasn't going to, but I thought that would be a good spot for an ATM machine. Now, for this section right here, I decided to go with a surf shop. So along the wall, I have been to a couple of surf shops, and a lot of times they have a bunch of different surfboards along the wall. So I covered the walls with different surfboards and paddle boards. I thought that was a really good idea. Then I have a mannequin right here riding a surfboard just as a display. Over here we have a rack of wetsuits for those surfers to surf in. Thought that would be a good rack to hang up. I might add something to the top of that just for a little bit more detail, but all in all looks pretty good. Moving around to this side of the build, we of course have our cashier and someone checking out, paying with large bills. But yeah, ultimately I think it looks really good. If I were to change anything about it, I would add a variety of other boards, but those are what I had. So hope you guys like that. Let's move on to the second floor. Alright guys, moving on to the second floor, we have a nice little bed right there. Some of the pieces came from the Friends line, so I thought that was a nice touch. We have a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. Coming over to this side, you have the living room with a sectional where they can watch their big screen TV, as well as you have a nice little kitchenette right here. Coming down to this side, you can kind of see the grill and the sink and all the cabinetry and all that kind of fun stuff in there. Thought that was a little cool detail. Over in this section right here, you of course have the toilet. I do need to get some more doors, as it would be pretty inappropriate for somebody to be in this bathroom doing their business with a clear door right as people are watching the big screen. So over on the outside details, we have a nice little flower ledge here to showcase that. Here I can go in for a closer look on the bedroom. Again, I do need some more doors for coveries, but those the clear ones is what I had. But I figured you have a nice little dresser, nice little bed, clock, all that kind of fun stuff. So there you have the next floor. Now before I go on to the third floor, I do want to showcase that all of these floors here have, for the most part, the same exact layout. I did do some different coloring and stuff like that, but for the most part it is very similar or same layout. Some of the builds, like the TV stands and stuff, are a little bit different, but it gives you an idea, and I want to showcase that because ultimately if I wanted this floor on the third floor and wanted to change up the floors at all, I could gladly do so. So let's go on to the third floor. As we step into the third floor, as you can see, we have a different kind of dresser and different kind of bed on both rooms. Oh, it looks like I forgot to add a dresser to that room, so I will be doing that shortly. I do also want to showcase different flowering just to liven things up a little bit more. And then on this side, again, different cabinetry, different layout as far as where the sink is and where the stove is. Then over on this side, we have a different style couch with the big screen right there. Same bathroom right there. As you can see, there's some water in the toilet, as there is no toilet lid. And I did a specialty kind of toilet where the sink for the bathroom is actually connected to the toilet. I did see that recently online, that they are starting to sell those kinds of toilets, and thought that would be a cool feature. I'm going to actually pivot this around so you can see a little bit more of the cabinetry on this side, which is really cool. And there you have it. There is floor number 3. So let's move on to floor number 4. So again, here we are at the 4th floor. We have some different flowers on the exterior. Then if you look into the bedroom, we have your typical bed, dresser. I did have those yellow doors as those were on the pab wall. I just ran out of them, so I definitely need to get those. But I would prefer solid doors as those are typical in bedrooms. Going in here, same kind of thing. The only difference on these rooms is if you look over here, that is a big screen TV on each side. Maybe this couple, because they're on the top floor, they are living pretty large. Here in the living room, you have a different style couch with an end table. You have a nightstand, or you have a bookshelf for a TV stand, and then going into the kitchen, again, you have different cabinetry and all that kind of fun stuff. So it's a really great deal. I actually added some flowers on the inside for this one, pot and pan, or just the pan. And then of course you have on this side the bathroom, but on this bathroom the sink is separate, so you kind of get a little bit differences on this one. Now again, with the cool part about these modular buildings and how I have set everything up is if I did want to go higher and keep building up, I could gladly do that. The other great part, or the other thing I want to showcase is, even though on the first floor I went ahead and tiled the floors, I didn't do that throughout the rest of the build. Only reason for that is because in most cases you have some type of shag carpet, and the studs on the floor kind of represent that. So that is why I didn't tile those parts. So let's go ahead and go to the roof. Alright guys, so here we are on the roof. Now I wanted to keep, again, the essence of the build, and I really loved this architecture right here that the original build had. So I went ahead and just duplicated that, one on each side, but then I custom built the center section with a few more birds as well as some details. So going around the sides, I wanted to keep the essence of the build, and I just extended it all the way around with the ladder on the back, which pivots and swivels up and down so that it is not in the way of that door. I really like how this turned out. I may go ahead and add some air conditioning units and some further details on the top of the roof. It just kind of depends. Lastly, I want to showcase the stairwell, as it has some amazing pieces around with it. Now, with the stairwell, I actually did have to tile it as to maintain stability on some of it. I wanted to make sure it had good clutch power. So going all the way down, you have a nice spiral staircase that gets you all the way to the top. I could have gone with another staircase or regular staircase going up to the roof, but I just figured, why would an apartment complex do that if they don't necessarily want people on the roofs? Alright guys, so that is the conclusion of the build. Hope you guys like it. I really love how it turned out. As of right now, I am still modifying, as you guys can see, my entire city. It's kind of a mess. Still have a lot of work to do on it, so I don't really have a place for this part yet, other than I do know it's going on the corner. So I am very excited about this set. I kind of have an idea where this set might go next to my assembly square that has the donut shop right next to it, which is right over there. I think that might be a good area for that. Let me know in the comments below if you think that is a good idea. I can move the assembly square, but I do think that would be a really good placement for and match to this build here. So again guys, hope you guys like this mock. Please comment below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time on 36 Bricks.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It means a lot that you've taken the time to support what I do and appreciate all the effort that I put into both the videos and the streams. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. For those of you that are not members, please check out patreon.com/36bricks. That's patreon.com/36brix, and check out the packages that you could take advantage of to get more content. Have a great day.
Ooh, this one's cool. Check this one out. I agree, that one's cool. This one's awesome. Ooh, I like this one. I just can't stop watching. Well, I like them all, and I'm gonna subscribe. Can you do the same? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on 36 Brix.